So I just got back from watching One Night Only, and if you want the short answer, I enjoyed watching it. I didn't know that it was a rom-com going into the movie, and I have never seen a rom-com in theater, so this was my first time. I know that the genre is kind of a little hated on, but I low-key had an enjoyable watch personally. Like, I didn't hate it. So the premise of the movie is pretty funny if any of you don't know. Basically, there's a fascist government, sex is regulated. Single people can only have sex one night a year. It's like The Purge, except for instead of everybody killing each other, everybody just each other. So like literally in the whole movie you just see people cracking everywhere. They're just cracking on the train, they're cracking in the restaurants, they're like cracking outside at the park. You just see people literally cracking everywhere, and the whole movie is about, it follows this one guy who his girl basically at the beginning was like, yeah, I want to go crack somebody else tonight, so I don't want to like be with you tonight. So she literally left and went to go somebody else. So then he's like all kind of sad, and then he realizes, you know what, I'm gonna go crack somebody myself. There's this girl who was played by Monica Barbado, and she's just looking for like love during the night. She's not looking to crack, she's looking to use this night to find a genuine connection between her and another person while also getting cracked. These two characters end up bumping into each other after all their troubles, and they just keep bumping into each other throughout the movie until eventually, you know, they actually talk in the movie. They start falling for each other. The whole movie, the whole time, is just wanting you to like want these two characters to really just crack. Like, that's all you want. You just want these two characters to start fucking. And there's a lot of shit that goes on. Like, one of the things is condoms were so scarce because of this one night that they ran around the entire city like looking for a condom. The main guy was gonna crack a bartender of a bar he was chilling at, but he didn't have a condom, so he ran around, he couldn't find a condom, and then the girl also lost her condom. So then she goes to the shop, and there's only one condom left, and they both are arguing at an ATM over who can spend $200 because they upcharged it for this condom so they can crack. And then at the end of the movie, they realized that they liked each other. They had 11 minutes left in the movie to crack, and they decided that they were gonna wait a whole year to crack, so they could really get to know each other. It was a pretty, I guess, like interesting story. It wasn't like a boring watch for me. I like movies that are filmed in like New York City. So that was pretty chill, like just like subway classic shots. And I like New York, so I guess that might be a little biased. So that was cool. Pete Davidson had a little bit of a cameo. Julia Fox was like the bartender in the movie as well. So they had some like pretty bigger names in the film. They didn't really have too significant of a role. What I liked about the movie, honestly, liked the topic of the movie. I felt like it was interesting enough of a topic. Like, it kept me engaged. The actor and the actress, I liked their connection. Yes, they had good chemistry throughout the movie. I felt like honestly the topic was a little political, and I went and looked into it after I watched it, and it turns out some of the themes in this movie are people are like thinking deeply of it. The movie might be hinting at like a larger political and like social topics beneath all the comedy. For example, like controlled sex, kind of like the government, like with abortions and stuff, and how that's like political. Like, and fascism was also a theme in the movie. So I feel like it was hinting at a little bit of politics. It seems that the audience, or at least the critic reviews that I've read on it a little bit, they are not fucking with that at all. Which I don't mind it. Hey, it isn't terrible, bro. It's interesting. It was more interesting than the fucking drama. Hey, this movie was better than the drama, and if you think I'm wrong, you're wrong, did it? The drama's mid compared to this, honestly, and I know I'm about to get hate for that, but I just really didn't like the drama, bro. But what did I not like about the movie? Some of the comedy didn't land for me, because obviously the movie's trying to get you to laugh a lot of the time. Like, there was this younger kid that basically was like 14, and he was like, you can crack me, like talking to like the main actress, and it was funny the first time or second time, but then they all literally the kid's entire purpose in the movie was to just lie on this couch and just basically make jokes that he wants to like fuck the main actress. And it just got corny after like the first or second time. His only point in the movie was for that. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's really the only thing I could say I didn't like, was just how like it was cliche and like kind of just corny. But it is a rom-com at the end of the day, so they are supposed to be corny anyways. Oh, I also didn't like some of the ad placements in the movie, because there was a few times in the movie where you could just tell that it was an obvious ad. Like in the subway stations in New York, like they just had Red Bull like plastered behind them. I think they literally also had a Tubi ad in the taxi, which I don't think you should do if you're putting your movie in the theater. You know, you should think bigger scale for your movie. But now this movie's probably gonna be released after it's done in the theater and just go straight to fucking Tubi. This is gonna be a Tubi movie because they put a Tubi mention in the movie. Overall, I thought it was an enjoyable film. I didn't hate the movie. It was like a fun watch to me, like a fun something to throw on on in the night. Do you need to go watch this movie? No. You could wait for it to be on Tubi. But I thought it was interesting enough. I didn't feel like, you know, the money was wasted. And I could say now that I don't hate rom-com. Or I guess I just haven't found a rom-com that I hate yet. So it's not amazing, but it's far from terrible. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about the movie. Now, let's get into the next segment. You already know the drill. One day we are going to be Rotten Tomato critics. Hop on over to Rotten Tomatoes. I need to figure out how to write actual reviews. Once we figure that out, that will also be an aspect in these movie review videos, is like actually writing a review. So my Rotten Tomato rating of this movie is, I think I'm going to go 3 stars, because I feel like when you get to 4 and 5 stars, you're getting on to like different type of level of movies. And this movie is just obviously not on that type of scale. Not bad, but not my favorite is the perfect explanation. And that is my rating. 3 out of 5 stars on the Rotten Tomato. Those are my thoughts on One Night Only post watching it opening night. And that's basically all I have for you guys today.